me boss Sammy Gyamfi dia mo bia stop me because se sa boa ni Jimmy Ghana for bonsem se sa kwase ampani ni Jimmy Ghana for mo bonsem mo da so pampa sa kurase ni boy we ya nya adum bia Messi will be our person who Sammy Gyamfi bia ko bo ne picture 2015 20 sata na mahama na etie konwa so twa na brabo
na wiase say utimi koton gold na oboka eno so de na minim ni di wachi Sammy Gyamfi ti sa asem no munim se no sika safa anotewa oberema wendisi ma na no ye yawo nti okọ news file so ewo Joy FM na audio kasa bi koto ho
Sammy Gyamfi ko fa woni ne se won fa sabe da kwase ampafo abusuafo na abusuapani na ne sabe ne hwene mu ni na ho no won fa momra ne yentwo ma brabo kwase eduro tete yentiro ode bi aso no ba boa no masesi o kan kwase asem kire mpanifo no papa kwase eduro a wotete ne sunyan ho no watete kwase eduro e de aso ne ba kwase ampani ne menne ohu pani a ohu pani
o kire se kasa na opanwuma kenkan no ehu mwe pepepe na ode ama no na so bi kan ho asem na se nya woda won konkoye na tu ana enko kisi na fon ho se waya ade na mu wo be ka na ye be ye na ya
Ekufu ado ba ya no so man ni mu nya ne hwe na fon toto ye na boa odi gold and oba entourage di na chi ne ayi esojafo edi na chi wei obedem o me person ne koshe CEO for to make somebody a CEO of a company. Go and look at what the person has to possess before you take them there.
I know there's Sammy Gyamfi woni nyina.
What's that? I don't know.
Oh, ne credentials in your bad. Why a lawyer?
Lawyer be a constitutional lawyer.
Lawyer.
Or a constitutional lawyer. And a DMBO. What's a DMBO? What's a DMBO na Sammy Gyamfi? Or a constitutional lawyer na DMBO. Can.
Why director communications in my
and first I'm class for them me say I'm talking about Opari thinks I'm joking. Opari, I'm talking about the position of a CEO. There are criteria, there are prerequisites. There are things you need to meet before you become, especially in that field. Crime doesn't expire. It did 10 years. That boy will suffer the same fate he made others suffer. Obebreu.
Sammy Gyamfi ma binim wo brain no the same length na breadth na naso popra bread. This is actually coming from very, very, very popular people within the MPP, and I know it is trending on social media. So more than share video for WhatsApp. Now we are so your comment section straight to the news. So behind out today suffering another yawa, you can see there, yes, you know, easy, and that is to tell you there. If you say there, nya ochese kan no wuse kan no bisusu chide, obisusu tumeka there say about your phone and son, I also not there is something about an action and a reaction. It's only in a can come on awesome. But then some a lot of people are depicting there are many variations of many videos are on the mono. It even speaks against Sammy Gyamfi himself so much. Now man for waiting come be there. So what she did in time past man someone as Sammy Gyamfi no to me only na Sammy Gyamfi can some details from your market or bastardize until all come out or can all blast no. The kind of words I watch what papa Sammy Gyamfi would to know can say ono and also Rebecca will be extortionist. I'm sure some about Bonodo. Now, according to information on the ground, so see that Sammy Gyamfi is trying to apologize or trying to beg. Now, on a normal assembly episode, because if it is true on the ground, then why is it that people are saying what they are saying now? Well, according to Caller Radio, there is a video or dropper, Jede Achopebi Lokodo baby. Now, we've seen very clearly that people even within the NDC, which I can cite, which is NDC one lawyer, Panokor Edojita Maklo. Now, Edojita Maklo is more of a legal practitioner, Yejuma, what's my NDC, handling the legal affairs of the NDC. Also, there, he's calling for a truce. Obey a fan, which is a fan of Sammy Gyamfi, a fan of African markets. Once na guahona won't come. Now, as some when you feel caught. Aberdeen Papa Nakadam. Well, it is just because of the fact that Manfred was so there. As some you both go 2 ways. Either the Oboko against African market. Now, but say African market isn't there or a extortionist. Obia Oshada or Shigimpa. Now, why discuss the fin another wajibi the fin. Another best says Sammy Gyamfi didn't so forever. Because there can be extortionist. Now, we to me prove that a wrong, not a Kushima pa. That man Sammy very, very dire. Now, who is it going to affect? We're going to take with the radio. In some no,
good now, Boka. And so the na minim ni di wachi. Esan say, Oko yure mu ho na akoto gold na. Obato na fuo galamsey fo no ho. Nti na galamsey no etuntimi ntwa no. O establish gold board no so emra da ho nti no obi obetu gold wa asati subie se woto ma gold board. Nti galamsey no kotu a onim se me wo ba bia meton ana obi ba beto nti ene me wa kotu nso. Nti wo hwo man peni John Dramani Mahama tamono beba power 2024. Na ne nkrofo say Akufo-Addo declare state of emergency. Sammy Gyamfi no kokoye press conference ori ba pra ho okujita abra kwa kote sensu bi egu fortiki mu na otututu din ni ade nyina na ote sensu na asɛ no. Na gana fa adwene na say. NDC bidie konwe dia ensu ni nyina ne bete. Wan enne ensu na potos nkan denti yen a kire fa akwa wutu gold na obokwa koton inti sa wo market no wo hode a na demand no so wo hode a wo adentra wo produce because demand no ho inti Sammy Gyamfi tis asem no munim se no sikasafa anotewa oberema wendi sima na no ye yawo nti okọ news file so ewo o friend then Joy FM na audio kasa bi koto ho na mumie nkoni nkotie Sammy Gyamfi nkomo na odi wo news file so and then your kakafafa apanyoma ken ho o kire se kasa na apanyoma ken kan no ehun mu pepepe na odi ama no na so bi kan ho asam na se nya woda won konkoye na tu ana enko kisi na fon ho se waya ade na mu obeka na ebe ye na ya na odi asha na mu kasa o kan wo Joy FM interest se ni o kaka ye nyina ebo apaye mumie koni ekuti Sammy Gyamfi e news file so.
You are CEO of a very important state institution. You are contributing greatly to the stabilization of, our economy, so to speak. And yet, when you hold a press conference, they expect the Sammy Gyamfi CEO and not the Sammy Gyamfi who was doing political campaign, speaking for his party. Your choice of words directed at the minority leader and some other persons. What do you have to say about that? Because one of your own, Vanderpoy, even had to say that you miscommunicated.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he's under siege. He's had to come and apologize.
All right. Now, I'll deal with these two issues quickly. Right now, you've hosted me for more than an hour, I guess, right?
We're into the hour now.
Have I spoken like a chief executive officer or as a
You've been dealing with numbers in ways that some people may not even grasp.
Good. So, you see, when a man sets out to demonize you and denigrate you and to tag you with something he knows to be false, wages a persistent, sustained smear campaign against your person, and you have an opportunity to respond to that person, you don't give such a person a hug, a peck on the cheek, and a bouquet of flowers. You understand? Like Isaac Newton said in his third law of motion, for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Afenyo Markin got the response he deserved. I never insulted him, and nobody can show me one word that I used that was insulting.
Even at the start, you seem to suggest that you don't know who he is.
It's part of
setting Afenyo Markin.
Yeah. That is how you respond to somebody who projects you as being liable of a criminal offense and says that you will not be able to meet your bail conditions. And
this is all he said. Let's listen to Afenyo Markin.
But what did I do? Me too. I just compared him to Kojo Ponkroma, Abena Sare, Kojo Ponkroma, Abena Sare, and me, Anta, all of whom are his colleagues in Parliament, MPP people, who have criticized us. And I said, when you listen to those criticisms, you see maybe lack of information, but they don't make it personal. But when you listen to him, you hear malice for Sammy Gyamfi. Other than that, who can read these IMF reports and even suggest that Sammy Gyamfi will have to meet onerous bail conditions to the tune of 22 billion? Because this issue is not about Sammy Gyamfi. So you see the smear campaign there. You get my point? Then he says, Obi Antongo de Moka. In this world, the most cheapest thing to trade is water. You went and supervised 4 consecutive years of losses at Ghana Water Limited when you were board chairman from 2017 to 2024. A cumulative loss of 3.3 billion. You were sent to ECG as board chair. You supervised another loss of 8.2 billion cedis in 2024. What on Suaboka? What on Kenya Boka? You are not asked to meet any onerous bail conditions. Sammy Gyamfi that has not incurred any loss, it is me who will meet onerous bail conditions. So that's the point. So if the audit exonerates you from the claims he makes, but why should you reply in such manner? No, but that is why I'm saying that just like he can criticize me, he's also not beyond reproach. You get my point? So Sammy Gyamfi should be criticized. Afenyo Markin should not be criticized. This is not an insult. I am showing you that this is your record. Cumulative loss of 3.3 billion at Ghana Water, 8.2 billion ECG. You are not facing any criminal action and onerous bail terms. Why should you project that on me when I have not made a loss?
Ntikasa Sammy Gyamfi ekaini. Kekan foforo kra kan ho. Say oye extortionist. They say ojeji sika. Kuntuna sisika no ojeje. Na ankoya ma Appiah Koda. Nkampuri oya sanka o. Onim sania Sammy Gyamfi esikasa. Nipa oka won ho asem 2024. Kaso kafa kufuado ho, kaso kafa ba omia ho anya no kwara ni ade nyina. Obi edim say propaganda secretary ma the NDC. Inti Appiah Koda fire so press conference no ye no. Yen fa say bia propaganda na ogusi ni refi so wa bem. Nanso edu baabi no papa no dwene ho ahu se da bi ene onyam hoyi kakra bi nipa gidi ketewa bi me ma bofra ketewa we mfa manim entiatie fam saa enti wetu ana manfoforo na manfoforo anso no betu ana manfoforo no na abranti bi a wofre na rekagye ono so akotre Peace FM ahoro na pepepepepe apamatare di ahye no tutu na afu asema na yiye esiko no maketwa saa
twa wo kra ne say Appiah Markin ye I say wa unia ketwa Sammy Gyamfi o see the bill condition be honors Chairman, that's the big question. And then Sammy can say Appiah is a extortionist. Okay, Sammy speech no o make here na also a blackmailer. And the idea that Sammy Gyamfi make that you can say that statement no very deep. It mokwa minority na was a mushia. Na mubusa mo say dey na be mo bi etimi free leader so a blackmailer or a extortionist. Oh yes, it is there. Open my video. Oh, me famo na bo. What I say? Intimesa. If you have a extortionist as your leader, you have a problem as a party. And I am telling you here, if Afenyo so there, you be there no. Chairman General, one say a personal, ye free gold but called personal. This is only Sammy Nenya. Yes, you any Nenya. Oh, Debbie. At the end of start here, you know, only Sammy na kwa personal and ye gold board. And I yes say, ye so a extortionist. So it is better he keep mute. So when nyai, na se kukuru ni jaya. Chairman General, keka ni nyai. Me no kase sisi ameti here. Ne dealings are all year wa ban we mu nyina. Let me tell you one thing. Chairman General. Chairman. Tie me ye pa.
Because that can be bisa.
Meba Chairman General. I say RTI na ye pass here no. Chairman General, RTI na ye pass here no. Eye emra say oye timamuni a ote sisi here. Ubetimi dey attract institution bi say omoma hu omudwumadi. Even ye sika some financials na e bibia ye de bema. Na wakwa akohwe enu bi na Suleiman Brahma mo twro de call Rosa abujade information no more ko carry it said your conduct research ye inflate ya ye we ya the research the omo no ye no omo the RT and the kwaji information no mo be post research man otimi chiri say me ko kan bi me kura di aba me office me de be mo na me for mo ma me ka say mo jo e na wo afenyo hey don't go there afenyo don't go there oh what a team neba what a team neba what the man fast asen we see na onim de America no or dare you dare him again what a team and RTI team na office bi o mo de ko just o mo de ko wi na ma ye negotiators na mo na machiri say mo that man I don't want to be emotional this morning oh Fatun Chen chairman
Peace FM.
Nina na kika boom no sedabi. Wode ye na ye wo ya, wonja wo faye. Na wo yemsu ye wo ya, na so wanwen wo se a, wonye hu aduru. Ma me nkire mmofere se, emra wo ho na me ye mrani. Me di mra, me no mra, me mra neda, me mra me se mra tare. Enti wo mienkoti anamofoforo a Wasahin Apanyoma Ken watu na ode sa mbofra banui mranti wei a wanu ye dingsen okonfo yiri ode wa mabefa so na sa asem isi wo mrahye begwam enti etu ho de enko mrahye begwam ni enkotie Osahin Apanyoma Ken the mighty minority leader no nsema oda na di e wo parliament kwan a ode mbofra banui e ba befa so oda hondi pa hontama e de kire Parliament House.
Speaker, in the face of the allegations of extortion leveled against me, I have chosen to take high moral ground by submitting myself to the processes of the law. I have accordingly caused writs to be filed in suit number GT 1029/2026, entitled Osahin Alexander Apanyoma Ken versus Samuel Gyamfi and Multimedia Group Limited at the Accra High Court, and suit number GR/ACH/CC/C5/02/2026, entitled Osahin Alexander Apanyoma Ken versus Eric Ejay and Peace FM at the Chimota Circuit Court. I have every confidence that in the fullness of time, the court will make the appropriate determination on these matters. Mr. Speaker.
Yo, what's with you here? What you know, confano? Apanyoma Ken sa no ma watuni. Or the mofra be mranto wa be ni be famra kwanso. You. Na no na Sammy Gyamfi say, "Hey, Apanyo, saka yi den ko bom kakra na mabo a na ga yi de mrakwan de wo de be kofa mrakwan so ai sa e den mo ba mo ye ba pa we matwu mi wo fam sa na wo ye na wo friend ne fragbera wan ni na yi wo friend ne manhia fama manhia mpimpo wo friend ne onabunapo na po na mo na po a 2024 obo ba omiachi domi na ka o ba beje konye efinsem anyeyi sa na o se makoka se mi nti o de mi twu fam sa ma menfin nyina yekuru wo so sa na ba ba ye miana en na me fast na makudwantoa nti dwantoa bi akoso so apanyo se da bi na makane de sa na meye no se na be yo chine bi se wo kan se ma fo bi ho a na waka no kware wom aye me fasema mbe kan no ana gold board cap ma bono enye me Apanyoma Ken na me ko bu nsan konta no what I say IMF ene de sajumedi ne beto ho na yoko ma no na eye no kware intine me be kan ho asem na ye minority no ye nde ne se ye bebusi aban na wa ya de papa de amoma konkron Ghana ye megiji mahama so se mahama we na ubu market le we nchi nti wa ya de da bi won fom so ene yebeka ho asem na wasesa fi ho say waso nua otwasa no nim say na echi akira minority in parliament and as opposition in parliament ya adwuma no say yebetakra ban na ya force no ma ne nan asipi na Ghana fa nyanso mfa so ya adwuma ni nti de ba ya de betudwa ma Ghana fo tie no eye ya sede say ye ene ye ya ntwa sama nto so se na wotwa sama atomisu nti me no mmra ene ebesia nti mpren na apanyuma ken anamon wo tu afa Felix Appiah ene ninua Sammy Gyamfi mmoya wo de man na anamon wo tu nsema wo kan wo radio station New Fad ne Peace FM no anama apanyuma ken se oretuni obra kire debi obra na be kire enti ye be hwe ba bia esunsuan ode brode ho ebefa ye de etiachi kutu de beto fam biara ye be ba besum ye tiefo ne ya hwefo enti mpren de ogira mra no den ana wa kenkan siuta wode man nyina kaka hu nsem nyina si enti